Welcome back, guys, to an awesome review of Venom, the movie. Oh my god, we gotta talk about a spoiler-free film. We just came back from the cinema. Oh my god. Awesome. Mind is blown. Oh my god, memes were done. And
it was great.
The memes don't do this film any justice.
It was huge. Absolutely
so huge. And funny. And awesome.
Very good.
And a lot of action.
So good.
And stuck to the comics so much.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. Alright, so how do we start off, guys, on this really epic
What was your favorite part of the film?
My favorite part of the film? Alright, my favorite part of the film, I have to admit for myself, would probably be the fact that it actually stuck to the original comics a lot. Like, okay, fair enough. Not exactly to some of the animations or some films that you guys have probably seen in the past, but it really kept to the roots of Venom, which I thought was really good. Yeah, the ship at the start crashing and fucking destroyed, like the military walking in trying to find out what's going on and all that kind of thing.
It stuck to like the origin story kind of thing.
Yeah. For me personally, that was awesome.
I enjoyed seeing like the backstory on the screen. That was pretty cool.
The origins, how Venom came to be.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Also, it done this kind of on rhythm the whole way through, I thought, because if you guys think about it, it was like, oh, there's millions of us, and the bad guy, he was all like, everything else and everything, it really stuck to the roots of Venom. Which was really good, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was like a mix of the story from the 90s, like Planet Venom, where it was about like all the symbiotes taking over Earth. Yeah, I thought that was so cool. Like the mixed in Venom's origin story within that story. That was just really, really cool. My favorite part, honestly, was like the action. Just seeing Venom be violent is brilliant.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. Just Venom the kill count in this film is massive, guys. Like, oh my god, the kill count. You just... a lot of people were saying
he bites people's heads
much
off,
blood, and I've seen Angry Joe's video, and it's not even that great. I'm sorry, Angry Joe. That is just, come on, man. Seriously, he said, "What? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. It is. It's shit. It is. It's garbage. Like literally, he said, there's no blood, there's no nothing, but he literally bites people's heads off.
It's very like." Samurai Jack style
more
violence. Do you know what I mean? It's like you don't necessarily need to see blood, just because there'll be a point where he's holding someone and you literally see him just bite. Do you know what I mean? And then just throw them away like nothing. Venom. And then Venom. That also helps that Eminem made a song for the movie. That's
I know.
Cool.
When Eminem says anything about a film and does a song on a film, it has to be good. I mean, there's no point in Eminem making. That's how you know it's good. You know what I mean, guys? Don't let money. Rotten Tomatoes. What's it? 71% or no?
29%.
29% on Rotten Tomatoes. What is that about?
Bullshit.
That is bull crap.
Yeah, like the audience rating is like 88%, 80%, something like that. So it just shows you like the difference between critics and like audiences nowadays.
I know. This literally, guys. There was so many funny scenes as well. It's not all serious. Humor was on point, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh dude,
like the whole cinema was laughing.
We'll tell you all about this in this not the spoiler section. We're making another video of this. But we can tell. Movie was awesome.
Yeah. Stan Lee cameo was great.
Stan Lee cameo. There is a Stan Lee cameo.
Stan Lee cameo, yeah.
And we'll get to that in the next video.
Yep.
But oh my god.
And
go ahead.
There's a secret ending as well.
Secret ending, good guys.
We're talking about
stay.
That,
if you haven't watched it yet, make sure you stay, guys. It is really worth it. And it sticks so much to the comics again, dude. The rhythm really works for this film.
Oh, seriously.
The whole way through, it go from start to finish.
They stick to the backstories quite well, which I really, really loved.
And I'm a massive comic book character, guys. I'm Calvic's brother. Extraordinaire. Subscribe if you haven't yet.
Subscribe.
With the big fingers.
Watching you.
Watching
you with big old pointy fingers.
Like this video. Pointy points.
I see you watching. I see you. Better hit that like button.
Look, I got my merch. I got my Celtic's brother merch.
Card.
Oh yeah, my god, I got my card. FBI agent. Venom. Okay, what else can we talk about the Venom film, guys? What was your favorite part?
Favorite part definitely was just seeing Venom be violent. It was so good. Oh yeah, and Venom like talking with Eddie Brock was brilliant. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Just them two like talking to each other was just like so great. Just because it was like they had this really really fun banter between, oh yeah, you're a monster, and I got to keep you under control. And then it's kind of like Venom's trying to learn human society. It's funny, man.
Oh, that's fair play. What's your?
Thank you for asking, Paul. Oh, the one we the part where he jumps up the tower. Yeah.
He's like,
that.
You're like, he's okay. We'll tell you one thing. There's like one where it's like, what's up there? And then he just says, oh, you just wanted to go up there? Oh, why didn't you say? And he just goes, fuck!
Jumps up a huge tall building. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know.
It's awesome, and it's such. That's what I like about Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy really nailed this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he so nailed
did
it.
a good job. Seriously, like,
Nailed this character so much. To the sarcasm, to the
Yeah.
why would we do that?
Yeah, he
was so real.
He plays a coward
he was
loser
so
very
real.
well, but then he also plays like a good heart thing. He plays Eddie Brock's a very very complicated character, like in the comics and all, just because he's such an anti-hero. You know, people do mistake him as a villain a lot, just because like that's how complicated he is. But no, seriously, Tom Hardy got every layer of Eddie Brock
his
right.
character right.
Yeah,
every single character was
I have to admit,
so on point.
Yeah.
From his tragic backstory to everything else, and actually it was kind of more messed up in this film.
Yeah.
The plot did go towards the military, and there was obviously a secret facility and the scientist, and Eddie Brock does an interview, and it goes from there, and then it gets really big, and you can see why Venom could bond with Eddie Brock, which, to be fair, was just so awesome.
Yeah, and the plot had this like really interesting like conspiracy type thing, you know, by big corporations and stuff.
Elitists, and people getting away with things they shouldn't, and it was really like a one-man army against so many.
It's so funny because like that's Brock basically at the beginning of the film because he's a reporter, you know, taking down like powerful individuals. Like, that's him before he even gets the suit. And so when he gets the suit, you're like, oh, what's he gonna do? Because he really, really has an agenda against powerful people. So it makes you wonder, like, oh, okay, cool. So this is somebody who actually cares about people who are vulnerable.
And who actually looks out for the little guy. And stuff.
So, like, once he does get the powers, you know, it does frame him in a good light before he even gets them.
And even for Tom Hardy to come out and do his acting, it was so good. Everyone was anticipating this film for so long. I think that's maybe sometimes where people get lost sometimes. They look for some film and they automatically think, okay, we've been waiting for this film for ages. These are my expectations, you know, and everything else. And sometimes that goes too much.
If I don't feel the same joy as my childhood, I will cry.
I know. I grew up watching Venom. I grew up watching animation, and I actually loved it.
And we honestly, it was a fantastic experience.
But
you're right though, buddy. The same reason why people probably don't like this film is the same reason people don't like The Last Jedi. Just because
I like The Last Jedi.
Yeah, I loved it.
And there was a lot of references.
Yeah, I honestly...
And this one actually had tons, and I mean tons of references. Like, right enough, man, just back to the references. References are, oh my god, so jam-packed with references. Like, we can't tell you now. We can't tell you next video. But there's so many references, and it's very paced. Very good paced. There's a lot of action.
It got a lot of story. And it didn't even feel like rushed for me, honestly. Like
it didn't feel rushed for me either. I felt like I could just watch it and just enjoy it the whole way, start to finish.
Yeah, seriously. Like,
you guys have to go out and watch this film.
It's so funny because like it tackles a lot of story from Venom's origin, like to then the setting up the bad guy, then to the actual conclusion, and then setting up more, which we'll talk about.
Oh yeah,
don't worry.
The bad guy. Oh my god, what do you guys think of the new bad guy?
The bad guy actually, I quite liked that it was They didn't just like make up a character. It was actually someone from the Venom comics.
Yeah, actually someone from the comics as well.
In the 90s.
In the 90s. Cool. Yeah, his name's Riot, and oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna get
what was he again? He was like...
he's a symbiote. He's this is from the same planet as Venom, and his idea is basically to take over the world.
There you go, guys.
Yeah,
so again, following from the comics.
Yeah, and like
even when you think that, wait, who is this? Don't worry, he's in the comics.
Yeah, so like they didn't just like pull some random character
or whatever, and just be like, hey, I'm gonna give this guy a bad guy act or something.
yeah, like without having any connection to Venom. Well, no, he does. He's actually from the comics, so he does have connection there.
Exactly. And I think it was so awesome. His powers as well. A really good foe for Venom. And, it's very hard whenever you make films like these. And sometimes they do have crap villains. Like The Homecoming, I didn't personally like that, especially with
Really?
Vulture. Not really.
You didn't like the Vulture?
He could have been a little bit better. In my
Really?
opinion.
I feel like it should have been Green Goblin or something for you. I don't feel like
I don't know.
I feel like the Vulture wasn't strong enough.
But anyway, this is Venom, so let's go back to Venom. Venom. But oh my god, the character was just the right fight for Venom. He was so good, and the fight scenes.
The fight scenes
so
were
awesome.
fucking amazing.
There's way more
I don't
fight
care
scenes.
People say, "Oh my god, it was incredible."
Like,
No, I have to say it was beautiful. Seriously, right? They got the symbiote looking amazing. The symbiote actually looked like a real living organism, and honestly, the symbiote at times freaked me out. Just because, like, the ooey gooey liquid, the fact that it was clinging to everything, it had these, like, veins on the inside that you could see that was kind of reminding you that it was a real living being, and it was just the way it was, like, spasming out everywhere, trying to find life. Oh, it was just creepy, man. Honestly,
it was
giving
just
heebie-jeebies.
oozing, like,
Oh, no, seriously,
oozing
it was
from
fantastic.
you. Oh, God, it was so good that way.
Yeah, it was so cool.
It was creepy and awesome, and it could honestly be, like a Marvel horror film. Some of the stuff, I'm not gonna lie, some of the stuff in the film, can we just talk about this for a second?
Yeah,
like,
actually,
oh my god,
real.
like some stuff in the film was actually so fucking scary.
It was very, very real. No,
some sort of stuff, you could talk about it in the spoilers again, but there was a lot of stuff that was
some very hairy scenes,
like hairy, gritty. What's going to happen next?
Seriously, right. If I am being honest, and like you're a kid, you're gonna watch this or something.
Yeah.
Seriously, like I wouldn't let kids watch this.
No.
Seriously, this isn't Spider-Man.
No.
Do you know what I mean? This is Venom. This is Venom done right.
Venom. I tell you what, that was also so they had everything from good origin stories. We agree?
Yes.
Yep.
And great character backgrounds.
Yep.
So building up the characters, not just having a suit on a person and him doing things. They actually had a great story background. Even for Venom as well, which was very surprising because there was just so much detail that went into his background and everything else. Really good development and very fast-paced fighting scenes. There's a lot more fighting scenes than there is in the trailers. I don't know. Again, I watched Angry Joe's video and I was like, oh, I like Angry Joe. I'm a huge fan, but I was kind of like, yeah, there was more fight scenes than what he was going on about, kind of thing. There's way more fight scenes. They're more stretched out. So I don't know where that did what he was on about. So anyway, a lot of fight scenes. Great character development, origin stories. The whole lot is in this film. You guys have to go out and watch this film. Honestly, it is the most amazing film. Support the film. Oh, and that's right, secret ending as well. Blowed everybody's mind. And we'll go into that in more depth, I think.
What about
in the next
preview?
Video. Oh, preview?
Should we talk about that here?
What preview? Oh, you mean the very end of the credit scene?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I suppose we could talk about that, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really count it as a spoiler for Venom.
No, not really.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not really. Okay,
It's not really Venom.
there's like a credits post scene.
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man,
It's a 5-minute preview.
It's a 5-minute preview of the
Honestly,
I'm not sure why that was in it, but...
Honestly, no, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, but, like, the scene, it was interesting, but the slapstick comedy just really wasn't hitting it for me, to be honest, for Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the film and all that. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
humor just wasn't funny.
I just thought it'd be more Venom stuff. To be honest, I wasn't expecting
Spider-Man
a Spider-Man verse or whatever it was. Yeah,
into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse. Different film, different time, maybe. But basically,
more reviews on the way.
More reviews. All it said was, and in the meantime, in another universe. So does that mean it's connected somehow?
Well, I mean, like
an animation, or is that just like a? I couldn't tell if it was promoting the film.
The Marvel universe is like all connected for different universes. Do you mean like DC, the alternate universes?
I suppose that makes sense. Maybe it's a secret thing. I don't know. But yeah, it was a pay-per-view
Or
of...
maybe Sony just wants to promote another movie that they're doing.
Yeah.
Most likely that one.
Thanks, Sony.
Thank you.
Sony made this, and be honest, Sony makes
Sony did a
PlayStation
fantastic
Sony
job
did
with
awesome.
the visuals.
With the visuals. CGI was perfect.
Yeah, it was
Throughout
on
the whole
point.
thing.
Honestly, no, seriously, this is probably like some of the best CGI I've seen in film for a while.
For ages.
Yeah.
Like, can you agree on that, man?
Yes.
Like the symbiote was like so
Yeah,
real
right.
looking, and the symbiote must have been like
This
so
film.
hard to get just right, but they did it better than I even expected.
Yeah. Is there anything you want, thoughts or feelings, man?
Thank you for asking. It was just really funny, even off. Yeah, that's.
For a non-spoiler film?
Yeah.
Or for a non-spoiler YouTube video?
Like, yeah.
That's fabulous.
Is there if you could take anything back from this, what would be like, I don't know, say the best formula, if you like?
Venom 2, that's what I want to take from
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
Venom 2,
please.
We need it. We can
Now!
like right now!
We'll take you over! Ah!
Go to Spiller! Subscribe to another!
Subscribe for another
Like the video!
Now.
Do it!
Please do it.
Oh my god, and his powers were absolutely outstanding. Like, symbiotes were just coming everywhere.
Oh yeah, like the way it was like latching off.
Latching
It was
on
like
the
liquid.
buildings.
It was so cool the way they'd done it.
It was big. He was actually beef as well. So he's like beefcake, but not too much beefcake.
He was strong.
He was strong. You know what I mean? If you can compare the Venom to Spider-Man 3 and this one was way bigger and
This
way
one on
badass.
steroids.
This one was like, yeah, so I like that. Which, to be fair,
Which is more accurate to
more
the character.
accurate to
yeah.
the character. So everything, to be fair, I cannot find a fault with this film. And to be honest, I'm going to give our ratings now. So, my boys.
What's the ratings out of 10? The camera's actually jittering.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's me. 10 out of 10. I hate the internet.
10 out of 10 for me as well.
10 out of 10.
Solid 8. Solid 8.
Solid 8. But we'll explain why in the next video. So make sure to stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching this awesome video. Make sure to like this, subscribe.
Symbiote is taking over.
Symbiote.
I must subscribe. I must.